What is the biggest fear or frustration that you have in your business? The objective of this presentation is for me to show you the solution to the biggest fear or frustration that you have in your business. My name is Michael Barbarita, and the name of my company is Next Step CFO. I'm a contracted chief financial officer, and I've owned many small businesses over the last 30 years. And as a result, I truly understand the risks and opportunities of business ownership. What we do at Next Step CFO is we give you, the small business owner, the information and analysis that you need, helping you to make more informed and more accurate business decisions, ultimately eliminating your fear and frustration. As a contracted CFO, I've spoken with many business owners, just like you, from many different industries. My main objective is to really drill down to what you really need and want. Not what I need and want, not what I think you need and want, but what you think you need and want, and to determine your desired outcome. Through my research and 30 years of business ownership, and after drilling down from how you, the business owner, answer the question, what is the biggest fear or frustration in your business, I have discovered that my clients' needs and wants 90% of the time fall into one or more of 5 categories to which I can help. Now, these are not in any particular order of priority, but the first need and want that we business owners have, the clue I hear is, I don't know if I'm making money or not. Now, I'd drill down even further, but it's likely the real need and want here is to have accurate and timely financial statements. Accurate and timely business decisions can only be made with accurate and timely financial statements. Furthermore, accurate and timely financial statements give a frame of reference as to what's actually going on in the business and act as a scoreboard. Imagine going to a basketball game and they don't keep score. Would you really have a frame of reference as to what's going on? Sure, you'd have a gut feel, but that's about it. Your balance sheet, your P&L, and your cash flow statement, these are the scoreboards of your business. I help you understand these financial statements, and I help you know your numbers. And when you know your numbers, you know your business. A client of mine increased profit 200% by simply having accurate and timely financial statements. The second need and want that we business owners have, the clue I hear is, my financial statements say I made 150 grand. Where is it? It's not in my bank account. Now, I'd drill down even further, but it's likely the need and want here is that you need to know where cash is going. Cash is the lifeblood of any business. Without cash, the business is crippled. Many times, cash ends up in hiding places. A couple of weeks ago, a client had this exact frustration. Their cash was tied up in accounts receivable, excess inventory, equipment, and paying their bills too quickly without the benefit of purchase discounts. Yes, paying your bills too quickly does impact cash flow. But the most important thing is that he now understands where his cash is hiding, and we've implemented strategies in each area to free it up and to reduce the chances of it hiding there again. This is where I do a lot of cash flow forecasting, so I can prepare you in advance of a cash flow problem when there's still time to do something about it. A client of mine improved cash flow by $100,000 per year because we discovered cash hiding in inventory, and I committed him to an inventory purchase plan. The third need and want that we business owners have, the clue I hear is, at times my business is overwhelming. Now, I drill down even further, but it's likely the real need and want here is the need for a strategic plan. A strategic plan defines the direction of the business, and it defines the proper allocation of company resources to ultimately achieve your goals and objectives. The strategic plan also identifies the key drivers of the business. Without a strategic plan, the business owner is operating their business by the seat of their pants, putting out fires on a day-to-day basis, and running in place instead of moving forward. But the most important point is not only developing the plan, but understanding that you need to make a commitment to implement and execute the plan, or it's all for naught. Since implementing a strategic plan, a client of mine increased their bottom line an average of 20% in the last 2 years. For the fourth need and want that we business owners have, the clue I hear is, I never have time to work on sales. Now I would drill down even further, but it's likely the real need and want here is the need for the business owner to start working on their business instead of in their business. The business owner must be the face of the company, the ambassador, if you will. Their job is to bring business into the company and to communicate with existing customers in order to maintain the existing base. What I find we business owners doing is administrative functions and tinkering on the mechanics and technical work of the business. I can always tell when the business owner is working in their business because sales are choppy. If we business owners can accomplish this one thing and work on our business instead of in it, we will see more consistent sales, our sales will grow, our profits will grow, and our business will be more valuable and more marketable when it comes time to sell the business, because if you're working in your business, you're creating a job, and no one wants to buy a job. People want to buy businesses. I taught a client how to work on their business instead of in it, and as a result, they increased sales an average of 50% in the last 2 years. For the fifth need and want we business owners have, the clue I hear is, my employees can't do anything right. Now I would drill down even further, but it's likely that the real need and want here is the need to make people accountable in the organization. The most successful businesses that I have seen have people throughout the organization accountable for what they do. So why don't business owners make people accountable? Well, the answer is because of all the fears and frustrations that I've pointed out in the last 10 minutes. Number one, when they don't have accurate and timely financial statements, they can't develop the metrics to evaluate the performance and productivity of their business and make their employees accountable for those metrics. Number two, when they don't know where their cash is going, they don't think they have the resources to put the right people in the right places and to do the proper training to make people accountable. Number three, when they don't have a strategic plan, they don't know what the key drivers are and therefore cannot make people accountable for those key drivers. And number four, if they're working in their business and doing the technical work instead of working on their business and be the ambassador, they are not delegating responsibilities to make people accountable. And what happens when we don't address any one or more of these 5 frustrations that I've discussed? The weight of the world falls on our shoulders, and it gets heavier and heavier. Then we start to work more hours, then we get burnt out, then we fight with our spouse because we're never around, then we start to blame our employees, and finally, we start to hate our business. And that's when it really starts to fall apart. My promise to you is that I will address the biggest fear and frustration that you have in your business, and I will identify your needs and wants and achieve your desired outcome. Remember, when you know your numbers, you know your business. Please feel free to call me for a free consultation, to which I look forward to speaking with you.